Hello everybody, welcome to another video here on Rich Plays, and I don't know if I'm going to make this as a regular series, but I went back to play World of Tanks. I've actually been playing back for a little while, but I just kind of go over, why is this a bit of a blast from the past, why I'm back playing, and also just some other cool stuff. So let's begin. First of all, beginning with some footage of the Battalion Tier 10 SPG autoloader. And this brings back a lot of memories, a lot of fond memories. And you can see, first of all, yes, that's a great start. So I get a W there. I've cut this in a certain way. The last two kind of games are kind of, well, not fully played out, but a good chunk of it played out. There's a few things I want to break down with it. So one thing I like to do with the Battalion is kind of like just rushing around to new locations. Of course, when you're in SPG, you can give away your position when you fire, so kind of moving to a new location and squaring up a target is kind of like, you know, my thing. A lot of times with World of Tanks nowadays, when you go into get the dough, get go, yeah, take that. I got a kill there. EA 15-1. These matches are terrible. Like, the matchmaking it was one thing when I left the game. I was just like, matchmaking's terrible in game. But when I come back, it's equally as terrible. So for this particular play, I'm in an IS-8, which is a tier 8 tank. And as I was going across here, like only one, well, I noticed only one, and then tanks started appearing. I get hit in the side. But one thing that's kind of odd is, like, with an IS-3, you have a very, very kind of like strong turret. So in a minute, you're going to see like a questionable shot. And I wish I had like one of these mods where you're able to see like the type of ammunition being fired at you by enemies, because I swear this one must have been gold or APCR, which is, it's kind of like the premium, or it's been shot by premium. It's kind of like being shot by just like you can see like that. I was like looking at it going like, how did I get hit then? I'm hull down. I've got one of the strongest turrets for my tiers, and I'm looking at just like, what the heck's going on? We've got I think, is it a Centurion on there? I can't remember. Is it a Centurion or Carnarvon? Centurion, I want to say. And yeah, I was just looking, going like, how the heck did he manage to get through that particular turret and that particular cheek piece? This part here, I had to snap that shot right there, so I got a bit of damage on that particular tank coming over. And it was just like I had to snap it because there was only a small window of opportunity, because he only spotted up last minute as he was coming down the hill, which was annoying for me. Here, I'm kind of like trying to aim up a shot, and it's annoying. I should have waited a little bit longer. Boom, I should have hit there. Instead, I kind of hit it at the point it was rotating on the turret, so it bounced off that particular very thick piece of armor on the turret piece. This was good. I had to come around the back because I had to back up this particular tank, because it was like that guy was going there, and I thought, look, he's a one-shot, so I need to help out to kind of like cover him, and that was good. Now, the boar's egg didn't pop up as soon as I came close, which obviously, as per usual, that's always the case. There's always a boar's egg in a bush, or a boar's egg just kind of like back there, doesn't get spot up, which is really annoying. Any case, on to the next match, and this is this a tier 8 map? Yeah, a tier 8 match, and like, I parked up here hoping to catch some tanks coming across from the one side to the other. As they come up the hill, they should be kind of like spotting up, but unfortunately I didn't have a scout tank in front of me to spot them up, so it's kind of like meant that my view range for stuff that was kind of like popping up was just like not being seen, which is annoying. So there's going to come a point in a minute, and this match is kind of played out in its full entirety. This is the problem I have with World of Tanks at the moment. There's always hard fought out losses or easy wins. It's never a case that you have something that kind of like seems to last a long time, and it seems to like 5 minutes, and between 15 minutes is the allotted time in World of Tanks. And it's something that seems to have got worse since I've been away and since I've come back, is that games seem to be over quicker. The other day, I think I was with some friends, and on Saturday it was, and we got a win in, I think it was like 4 minutes or so, 4 minutes 30 or something ridiculous, and I thought, that's embarrassing. If that's basically what you're giving out as kind of like a, you know, thing, as a kind of game there, and it's annoying. I should have snapped the shot there. And you're going to see that a lot, like, because this particular game is again one of these kind of like very quick wins, it kind of like detracts away from the kind of just like play style of it. And yeah, just like you're going to see, first of all, it's like 3-1. You're thinking, okay, well I'm thinking that's okay, 3-1 at the moment. That's fine. It's what it is. That shot didn't go in. This shot didn't go in. Maybe a case that the tank is in a certain area. I shot some distance ones there. I don't think any of those landed, and I thought I'd do one more just to be safe. Let's see if I get that artillery piece, which is very much up ahead. I don't know why the artillery piece is down there. Normally you'd find that back in your cap circle. If anybody hasn't seen World of Tanks before, basically my main channel, Rich the Man, was a devoted World of Tanks channel until it changed to be Marvel Contest of Champions. But yeah, like things happen, things go on. I still played it for a while, and I have been playing. I think the last time prior to me playing again in 2023 was 2020. So that's nearly about three years I've kind of been missing in action. But I have missed the game. I have, and I've always wanted to kind of come back and play. And I do still enjoy it. That's just that's the thing. I'll quite happily come back and play. Yeah, so I got a bit of I got hit there, yay. I was interested to know the Sixth Sense, which was something that you had to get as a crew perk, so all the crew that you put in your tank, it's now free. You get Sixth Sense as standard, which is good. It does change the dynamic of your play style, I can imagine. That was annoying. I had to kind of snap a shot. At the moment, like, this isn't the case of me playing bad. In this case, I've got to snap some sort of shot to actually do some damage at the moment. And there we go. That doesn't go into just this critical damage. I'm rushing around to get any damage at the moment. It's 12 to 4. Not time-wise, but it's 12 to 4 in general. Like, first shot doesn't hit there, but I'm like, I need to snap in a shot quickly because everyone else is like literally kind of shredding this this tank to pieces. Snap a shot. There's no point. I'm just trying to just trying to get in the game. Really, it's like it's over before it's even begun, and that's World of Tanks at the moment. It's like you're just not getting anywhere with stuff. I want to be able to be in the game, fighting for a lot longer and doing more damage, but I'm finding like I'm fighting with other people to do damage, especially in like a win situation and a defeat situation. Any number of things. Like, you could be the basic experience in the opposite side of things. This match I'm going to end on. This one I actually quite liked. It's not like any high kill based games. I need to get my feelers back to kind of get back to the days of getting top guns and stuff like that. Top guns at 6 kills. But in any case, like, I feel this was good play. So this is a mines map, and we've tried to take the center. Our scouts have rushed up, and some other tanks have rushed up as well. This particular tank on the enemy is stupid enough to go up there and so show its side. If you show its side, it's the weakest part of the armor. And then as well, I'm trying to kind of like think to myself what to do, what's best to do here. I think I feel I'm in the right position, and I'm going to stay here for the rest of the fight, and also suppress these medium tanks. That's a terrible shot by me right there. And I'm doing well where I'm angled on my particular armor. I always thought the front area of the lower hull was the best for this 112. This is a Chinese heavy tank at tier 3. It's a premium tank which I bought a long time ago. And yeah, so what I'm doing now is I'm just kind of like keeping these medium tanks at bay, and just taking my time, get a good hit right there, bounce, actually absorbs it into my viewport. I want to say my viewport absorbs the hit, which is a little bit annoying, but it's not ridiculous. It's not something overly I should worry about. Now I'm still focused on this particular alleyway right here, and just kind of keeping. Oh right, well there's that tank went as soon as I kind of like looked at it. I'm being shot on the right. That's annoying. I repair my tracks and come back. The reason I do that is because these particular tanks are shooting my side, so I don't want them to kind of do that, or at least I want to. I thought this tank here in front of me, this tank destroyer, no, medium tank, was keeping them at bay. Like, I was really hoping they were kind of like he was keeping them at bay a little bit, but he wasn't. But it is what it is, you know. At this time, it's all about keeping pressure to these two medium tanks, and kind of thinking about what's my next play. But I think in the meantime, it's all about trying to kind of completely snap my shot right there. But I want to make sure that I'm snapping and going back to this particular rock. I'm using it as a protective rock, so to speak. I also just checked there to make sure like what I was bouncing, where I was bouncing. I actually bounced 700 damage from an SU-152, I think it was, from distance, and that's it's good that I'm bouncing, and I think I bounced off the turret top, but it's a risky thing it's a risky business to play. I do want to help out my ally, and I am looking at where tanks are moving. It looks like two tanks are kind of like the medium tanks that are on that particular mound have repositioned because they think they can push the right more effectively. And this is an opportunity, and I see my heavy tank there going up, and I was like, my ally, and I was like, okay, right, I'll come up with him and just see what's going on. As I'm getting up here, then all of a sudden, there we go. Medium tank pops up. Now, what I should do right here is I'm thinking to myself, stay there. Do not move. The reason being, if I go to him, I might show my side, and it may not be that effective for me. So here, I've kind of like got good kind of like hold down. I'm not showing too much. I'm just showing my turret. And it was, yeah, just kind of like cool to get back into kind of like thinking strategically. But what I should do in those situations. And bounce some shots from the tank straight in the field. But yeah, this medium makes a play out to the side, I guess to get a different angle on me. That was a quick snapshot. I had to really get in that one quickly. And as I'm going up, I'm like, oh no, shouldn't do that. Right, the reason being, I find that strange that I ate a shot there, but he just had a good angle, which is odd because I thought I think it must have been my fault because I went up too much and went, oh, do you know what? I should drop back down again because I'm too high up. Then he goes out of spot in a minute. We're going to see that actually. This is actually good fortune by me because I was unsure about where he was. So he's still kind of like keeping himself there, and I'm still kind of like looking down on this particular rock and waiting for him to pop out. Now, unfortunately, he does unspot, which is pretty annoying because like I don't know where he is, so I have to guess. The problem is with guessing is going like, okay, well, the disappointing side of things is he can see me but I can't see him, or vice versa, or whatever. I definitely can't see him, so I drop back to this tank here, and luckily I did that because if I didn't do that I would have had issues with trying to gain some protection. So I'm using this wreck of this tank as protection. So it's very fortunate. I thought to myself, right, well, let's try and use this rock in front of me as a kind of a baiting rock, and my ally is there to the side to help me out as I look into the distance and try and see if I can shoot that tank destroyer, but I cannot. And yeah, I need my ally there to just give me some assistance, so I'm not kind of like I'm not going for that tank, the medium, and our medium like defeats him. So I just had to kind of play a bit kind of more thoughtfully there as to like when to go out. And as I said, it's good. Like, I've not played this game for such a long time, only 3 years, and just kind of getting that strategy back to like how I should approach stuff. And yeah, I could do it so much better. But it's just getting that veteran-based thought process back of how to play it, how to angle as well. That's something as well. And getting a victory was kind of nice, and bouncing all that damage and doing a bit of damage, not a huge amount because in comparison to others it wasn't. But I felt that once I gatekeeped that particular entry route up into that higher area of mine, so that particular tank, that medium tank, was trying to get up to then shoot my my ally. As I plug the gaps, so to speak, I think that I kind of was effective in that particular light. But yeah, it's cool to be back in World of Tanks and playing again, and I may post some more kind of like videos of stuff as I kind of play from time to time, and see what happens. So yeah, that has been another video here on Rich Plays, another nostalgia based video, and maybe a continuation and going back to an old series of coverage. So yeah, that's been a video. Thank you very much for watching. We should be opening up some trading cards soon. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.